Hi, I'm Don, and this is The Hobbyist Geek. And today we are continuing our R2 build. We have issue 65 right here, and we have a lot of small parts here. So let's crack it open. Let's see what we got. And here are the parts that we get with this issue. We've got the projector pivot, the projector shell, projector mount, the lens, a couple of pieces of dome detail, some cable clips, and some Allen screws. All right, to begin, we're going to separate these Allen screws from the sprue. And then we can pull in the dome and take a look at where we had the Allen screws beginning, and we just continue on with the next set of 6, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. All right. And with all 6 in, you can see it's looking nice and pretty. All right, for this next step, we're going to need the processor state indicator LED that we've assembled in previous issues. And you'll need the lens from this issue, as well as a couple of these 6mm black screws. And if you take a look inside the dome here, you can see you've got this opening right here, right next to this housing. And you'll want to take the lens, and it's got a little notch. Make sure the notch faces up. Look real close. It's hard to see, but there's a little tab right there. So this will fit in just like that. And then you can take the LEDs here and you want to put it in with the cable here facing towards the bottom of the dome. And there are a couple of posts on either side. Those are going to fit into these screw holes on either side of the LED. Just like that. Just like that. And you put the 2 6mm black screws in, one on either side. All right, and there it is, nice and flush, sitting pretty, and looks pretty good from both sides. All right, for this next phase, we're going to assemble the projector housing here. So you've got the pivot and the lens thing here, and if you notice on the bottom, there's this notch, okay? That's going to go on the opposite side of this tab. And the reason is when you get this assembly, you can see there's a tab there that's going to go into that notch. And there's this little tab, and that's going to go right in there to make sure everything is lined up perfectly. So it should look just like this when it's assembled. Okay, moving on to putting it into the dome here. You can see you've got this large opening right here. And on the top of it, on the top of it, it's hard to see, but there's a little notch. Well, that's where that notch, or that tab is going to go. And it should just slide right in. Just like that. And you're going to want to use 2 more 6mm black screws, one on either side. All right, and when all is said and done, it should be in there nice and secure. And you can take a look on the other side. Nice and clear sight all the way through, nice and secure. All right, for this next phase, we're going to use my favorite super glue. And just take a look at your dome until you find the 2 small round holes, just like that. And that is what these little dome detail pieces are going to go in. And you just want to make sure that you super glue them so they stay in place. All right, look at that. A couple little pieces. Oh, looks like I might have got a little extra glue there, so I'm going to go wipe that off real quick. But looking pretty. All right, for this next section, we're going to go ahead and throw in the cable clips. And it would be these little plastic pieces here. If you take a look, there is a little post on one end and a hole on the other. The post is going to go towards the outside of the dome, and there are 3 locations where these cable clips are going to go. Right there, and one right there, and one right there. And you're going to secure them with the wider silver 4mm screws. These ones right here, I don't know if it's will focus, but these little fat ones here. And you just throw it in, screw it on the one end. And there you go, just got to do it 2 more times. And there you have it. Those 3 cable clips are complete. Now we're not going to actually do any cable management just yet, but there you go. And that actually completes this stage. And there you go. Issue 65 is complete. And wow, a lot of stuff going on in that issue. A lot of it inside the dome that, you know, no one else is ever going to see, but we'll know it's there. If you liked the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.